Hi guys, Vienna here. I know I normally don't do this, but it's kind of been a while, so I wanted to talk to you guys. As you can see, new scenery. I just felt like I've been inside for a very long time, and a lot of people have been pointing out to me that I actually don't go outside a lot, and they're like, "Oh, are you a vampire?" So I decided to get some sun, feel a little better about life in general, because it's been a pretty long month. A lot of my friends are graduating, and I feel like you guys who know me in real life, you're gonna be like, what? It's only so and so number of people. But I actually don't have that many friends. So when I say a lot of my friends are graduating, I mean proportionally. And also because I'm approaching senior year, which in America is the last year of high school, and I'm going to turn 18 and I have to do college applications, so there's a lot that's been weighing on my mind lately, and I just didn't feel like that was the headspace that I wanted to record myself in. So recently, it's been a weekend and I've been spending more time with my family and not really isolating myself, or just sitting for a long period and working as long. And I don't know, I feel like there's some self-imposed pressure to make the videos longer and longer, which I think earlier in the year I was more comfortable with, but now I don't want to under deliver if the videos are I don't know, 6 hours long or things like that. So yeah, I just haven't been recording myself working, even though it's literally final season. I've already had a few final exams, some final projects, and it's officially finals week next week, so I actually do have a lot of work to do. So I figured might as well. I feel bad since it's been a while, and I really do want to be able to help you guys. So yeah, and school's going to be over soon, but I still have summer homework that obviously I need to be doing. But I don't think it's going to be, there's going to be a lot of studying content during the summer, because even though I do have summer homework, it's obviously not going to take me hours to do, or I don't really have anything to study for. So it'll probably just be me reading on road trips, or maybe I'll vlog what I do during the summer if you guys are interested in that. And maybe more talking videos, because I have been reflecting a lot lately and just thinking about where I am at life, because I feel this is a really unique point. And also with the political climate in my country, as someone who's rather active in these things, I've just been thinking about how this might affect the years coming, and I just felt taking a break. So yeah, I don't know if you guys are interested in things like that, but I'll probably still post something about it anyway, in case some of you are. And more just reflecting and talking and sharing what I've been thinking about in life with you guys. And that's interesting, because it's not that I believe my thoughts are especially profound or anything, but I know a lot of you guys are similar in age to me, and maybe it'd be helpful to hear someone your age also thinking about things like this. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be sitting outside. Actually, I really want to get some more sun, breathe in some fresh air, but it is springtime, and I'm looking at my patio, and there are these huge ants just crawling around, and it kind of scares me. This is why I don't like being outside. But yeah, I felt for my health, I need to be outdoors a little bit more, and I hope you guys do that too, if it's safe. Be outside, get some fresh air, maybe peek out the window. So yeah, maybe just a quick life update. Oh, I want to share with you guys what I've been reading recently. So I was at school, because May is Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month. Words. Anyway, I picked up this from my school's library, Crying in H Mart, and I saw this everywhere when it first came out, and I had been meaning to read it, but it just slipped my mind, so I'm really glad I finally got my hands on a copy, and I'm not that far into it yet. Maybe I'll do like go read with me soon. But yeah, I actually really like it, and it really makes me think about my relationship with my own parents. And I don't know, there's just a lot of thinking to do, and especially for you guys to know what like the application. Guys, I'm sorry, but these ants are huge. Like, I've never seen ants this big. I gotta show you. Just look at that. They're huge. Sorry. Anyway, like, the questions they ask on the applications is like, describe yourself in 3 words, or tell me a story about when something changed your perspective, or things like that take a lot of reflection. So I've just been thinking so much lately because I really want to give like an answer that's representative of my thoughts, and it's kind of like made me behind on those like forms that I have to fill out because I have to fill them out for like my counselor and stuff. So yeah, that's just me. I actually want to hear what you guys are up to, so you know, comment down below. Never thought I'd be saying something like that. Just never imagined myself like being a YouTuber. I'm really glad that we have a growing community, because there was a little bit of anxiety about it during like the month where I wasn't posting. You know, I was like worried that some of you guys would like unsubscribe and be like, oh gosh, like why isn't she posting anymore? Guys, I really want to, I just didn't feel like it was the right time for it, you know? I want to be more like the moment, and there were actually lots of things that happened that I wanted to share with you, like prom, but I don't know, one, because I think I cooked my phone battery for recording all the live streams, because I would have it like recording for hours and it was like plugged in and my battery was, you know, dying. So my phone battery kind of like sucks now, which is okay, since, you know, I think we can fix that. And yeah, I just kind of wanted to like be in the moment. I didn't want to be that person who like always had their phone out and like felt the need to like record everything, especially because, you know, I feel like a lot of friends are like moving on to like next stages of their lives, and that had me thinking a lot too, and I really wanted to cherish those last moments while we were still in high school together. So yeah, I don't know, maybe I would do more videos like this, but probably like better scripted, so it wouldn't look like me just rambling. But I actually do have some things that I wanted to talk about, so I'll probably like make another video on it. And like, sorry guys, there's like pollen falling from the tree, and I haven't been outside in so long. For a second I was like, what is that? But that's pollen, which I used to be allergic to, but I somehow like outgrew my allergy, which is, you know, kind of interesting. Well, there's a lot of it. Maybe I'm still allergic, I don't know. So I was just thinking, oh yeah, as I was saying, back in January, one of you guys like sent me an email asking for a video on how I like manage all my time and all my studies, and because I've been so busy lately, I've like really tested my like time management system, and I feel like that actually works really well. So I'm going to do a video on that now that it's like tried and true. Well, it's been tried and true for like 4 years. I've been using it for like 4 years. But I'm going to do a video on that in case any of you are interested, because, you know, I feel like having these executive skills is a really great thing to have, and since it works for me, maybe it'll work for some of you guys. And yeah, you know, I think the takeaway is to go outside, get some fresh air, like take a break if you need to. You know, finals is like a very stressful time for me, especially. I like at my school the seniors leave early, so everyone's hit with like secondhand senioritis, so nobody really wants to do any work because they're leaving, and there's like a huge energy dip, and it's like, oh well, they're done with school, why can't I be done with school too, you know? So yeah, there's that. And it hasn't really affected me as much because like on like an academic perspective, I still try to be very locked in, and I still really need to do good in school. But just on like a social, like emotional, mental level, I've just been like kind of exhausted. And recently my parents have been lecturing me on getting more sleep. Do y'all's parents say that too? They're like, Vienna, I feel like you're doing a great job in all the other aspects, but like you really need to get some sleep. And I was just thinking like, yeah, maybe I do, because I don't know about you guys, but I've had to like skip school for some like work related things, and I'm like, wow, this is my first time adulting, and I'm not even an adult yet, and like doing adult things is just like, oh, so intimidating. You know, it's not that it's like particularly like harder than anything, which I don't know, controversial take anyone, but it's just like, oh, so tiring to just handle school life and like extracurricular life together. Because right now I'm doing like internships, I guess. One's like a fellowship, another one's a committee, but I think we're rebranding to a fellowship, so kind of like 2 fellowships. And I love the work that I'm doing. It's a lot of fun. I love the people I'm working with. It's just a lot of work. It sounds so repetitive, but it really just is a lot of work. And so it's like I'm leading 3 lives right now, you know, from 8 to 3 I'm a student, and then after school I have to dedicate like at least an hour or 2 every day to each internship, or most days anyway. So, and there's like homework, there's like finals, so I'm really trying to not like overwhelm myself and add this to the pile as well, even though I really like doing YouTube and I really like talking with you guys. So I'm going to try harder to make time for this. And you know, definitely like, can you guys hear the zapping? It's because we have one of those like mosquito bug trap things, and like every time one flies in, it like zaps it to death. It's kind of loud. I don't know if you guys can hear it. But yeah, I'm going to have a more consistent uploading schedule. Yeah, I think during the beginning of the year I said I was going to like upload like every day during winter break, like upload every month. And I actually feel like it's like plausible if I were to just like sit myself down, record my thoughts of the day, and like send it out to the world. But I don't want to do quantity over quality. I want to make sure that what I'm putting out on the channel is actually like valuable stuff that's worth y'all's time. So I'm not going to do that. And actually, I've read so many books over like the past few months, especially the ones that I read for school. And I need to do more book reviews. I actually need to do more book reviews. But I haven't watched a book review in a long while, and I actually don't know what kind of book review people watch these days. So I don't know. But I really, really love this book we read in class. Well, I actually read this before we had to read it in class. It's Yellowface by R.F. Kuang. R.F. Kuang is my favorite author. Guys, I actually love her writing so much. Ugh! My favorite book is Babel by R.F. Kuang. So if you guys have some free time, like, you should pick it up. I highly recommend. It's a historical fantasy, and I like it because it was like my first time picking up a book where there was a character who was like kind of similar to me, because the main character speaks like Cantonese and Mandarin and English, and I speak Cantonese and Mandarin and English, but he speaks more languages than me, which is like, you know, and he's not learning Spanish, but I am. So there's that. And he's also kind of like, oh, my family just got home. He's also kind of like immersed in between both, or he has like an identity crisis kind of. And I wouldn't say I'm having an identity crisis, but I feel like being like Chinese American right now is kind of like more complicated than it used to be, and it's kind of like made me learn more about my family's background. So yeah, well, my family's back, so no, I'm recording my YouTube video. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Oops. well, I'm going to go talk to my family now. But I hope you guys have been well. And I'm going to record myself studying. Or maybe I'll live stream. I'll probably record it because I like how like the videos that aren't live have like their own section, and I want there to be like more so more of you guys can find it. I don't know how like the live video stuff works. I don't know how live this works. But I'm figuring it out, guys. I figured it out for you. Okay. Take care of yourselves. Bye.